Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So like every Sunday, it's the day that I use to chart, right? So I am, if you're new here, I am a Forex trader. I've been trading for 3 years. And what I trade is all the major pairs and the minor pairs. The only thing that you won't see on my watch list here to the right is AUD USD. So every Sunday, I do go ahead and chart everything, and then I would flag any potential, like any pair that it has a potential setup, right? So I would flag it, and we will set alerts to look at it throughout the week to see when we're ready to actually take the trade. Okay, so I have already removed the flags, and we have a clean chart here on USD JPY. Sorry guys. Okay, so USD JPY is where we're at, clean chart. Like always, I don't like to keep any drawings from previous weeks. I really like a clean chart. All you're gonna see is my candlesticks and an EMA of 50. That's all I use. So on the weekly time frame, that's where I start. I want to create my bias, right? So right now we're looking at where is price going overall. So right now, as you can see, if you look from far away, it looks like we're going in a bullish up trend, but you can actually see that price has recently broke these lows right here. So I'm going to put a little purple line so you can see. It's broke there, right? With this candle kind of retested and broke out again, right? So we're bearish on the weekly. So the daily time frame, we're looking for the same thing. We need the daily and the weekly to be aligned, right? So as you can see on this low right here, so we had this low, price came up and then started to, so it looked like it was going to go on the bullish side because it did break these highs right here, but then it came all the way down, right? So we still have like this higher low, but then we have this high right here, but this high didn't break these previous highs, right? So then price completely went down, broke through this last low here. So we broke, and I'm gonna mark that as a daily zone, right? So in this gray box, I hope you guys can see that good. You can see my little daily zone that I have marked out where price before came to and completely went up. Now price is back in the same area again, but has broken out, right? So what we're looking for on the lower time frames is for price to completely come out, come back into the zone and come out again, right? So that we can confirm our bullish set, our bearish setup, right? So we're looking for sells, we're going to the downside. So what I would need to happen on the lower time frames is this, which you can see on the 4 hour, how market closed, it looked like it was already retracing, but it would look something like this. Price to go back up, come out of the box, retrace, like retest the box, and then completely reject to the downside. That's what I would be looking for. We can go to the 1 hour time frame. Usually I execute on the 1 hour time frame. Sometimes I go down to the 15 minutes if I need more confirmation. So right now we're just gonna put a little risk to reward tool right around here. And stop loss right now, I'm just gonna leave it here. But once like price is actually happening, we will adjust our stop loss accordingly. So if you go back to the daily time frame, we can see that we can take this trade all the way down here, right? Let me see on the 4 hour how it looks. Let me just hide my watch list for a second so that you guys can see. So if price breaks out of this, we're looking like a clean, where's my little measure tool? Right here, okay. Okay, we're looking at a clean 126 pips. That would be a safe stop loss. And then once it breaks that, we have all the way down here where we can take price to. Let's make a line here, right? So just go to daily so you can see easier. But price can come all the way down here. And that's 394 pips. I probably won't hold that long. This year, I'm trying to compound my account, and I'm honestly taking very safe take profits and money off the table. So let's just leave it around there right now. Once we get our entry signal, right, when price goes back to the daily zone, comes out of it, retest it, and gives us that rejection, that's when we are ready to take this trade, and then we will adjust our stop loss and take profit accordingly. Okay, so this is something that I would like. Let me pull my watch list back out. This is a setup that I like, so I am going to flag it. I'm going to make it pink. Okay, so pink flags will be this week setups that we're looking for, and then a purple flag will be, for example, a purple flag will be the trade that we get into. So pink right now. All right, and next pair. So I'm going to erase all my drawings. Wait, let me take that back. Let me take that back because I don't want to get rid of this daily zone. Okay. So normally I erase everything, but since price has been stuck in this daily zone for such a long time, I finally had the breakout this week. I'm gonna take this out here. Okay, we finally had the breakout this week. It started to break out, came back in, and fully broke out, and we caught that trade on, I wanna say Tuesday to Wednesday. So on the daily, price came back up and still rejected. So we can probably get another entry on this. So we're still looking bullish, right? So overall, weekly time frame, we're bullish, but we're like really consolidating. We're in a range. Daily time frame, we're definitely bullish. Really not much is going on. Like I still consider this like kind of high risk because price is not really creating structure. We really want the market to trend. But overall, we can still capitalize on this if we were to get the entry. Yeah, we would be able to even take the entry over here. Okay, so risk reward of that, and yeah. So we would need, okay. So to really take a trade on this, we would need price to come out. So this gray down here is the daily zone. We need price to come out, come back in to retest, and then come back out again. That's what we need to happen so we can confirm the bullish structure on this 1 hour time frame, and we could take it up, right? Because since price needed to retest, it did break structure to the downside, so we need to break to the upside so we can actually take it. So I'm gonna flag this as pink. Still something that I'm interested in. Okay, next pair. No, this one we can erase completely. Oh, I took off my indicator. Lord. Okay. Let's adjust that really quick. Inputs to 50. And let's do a black line. Make it thicker. Okay, perfect. Okay, so weekly time frame. Okay, so weekly time frame, we're definitely bullish. As you can see, price is trending nicely. Low, high, higher, low. And then it didn't give us a higher high here, but it did give us a higher low. And then now here we have a higher high. It broke this previous high right here. We have a higher low because it broke this. It's higher than this low right here. And then it completely broke the high on the weekly time frame. I do need a retracement on the weekly time frame. I like to see retracement before I even consider a trade. So let's go down to the daily. So the daily looked like it came back a little bit, but I would actually need price to come all the way around here. And I'm gonna mark all of this right below the EMA part of the daily because I want price. Let's go down to lower time frame. Because it did come to retest, but I would have liked for it to come in deeper, honestly. Right? I would have liked for price to come in deeper and do one of these. From here, come here, come back up, retest the box, and the rejection to the upside. That's what I would like to see. So we would have to wait on that. There's a big gap here, so I'm pretty sure that's going to retrace at some point. So I'm still gonna flag it. Let's flag it because this can take a few days for it to happen, but maybe we can get it set up in before the end of the week. So I'm going to flag it. I am curious to see what happens with GBP and ZD. I did say it would go to the downside last week, so we can take it up. I know somebody in the comments told me, why don't I sell it down? I don't trade against the trend. I always look at the higher time frame. If I would have sold it down, we'd be right around break even right now. So that doesn't make sense to me. I'm still waiting for price to come all the way down here, and then we can take it up. So that's that. NZD JPY, I am waiting on this entry. I'm waiting on this weekly time frame. Let's get rid of these little drawings here. You know, let's get rid of all the drawings. Okay. Weekly time frame, you can see that we're going to the downside. Price broke out these lows, came down, retested. You see the candles are big enough so you guys can see there's like this gap. The price is definitely bearish. Let's go down to the daily time frame. You can see the price broke out of here, came out, came back in, fully came out. So we would need, let's draw our daily zone. Area of interest would be this right here. Right. So it looks like we're coming back to that zone. Let's go to the 4 hour. And then we rejected. So this would have been an entry here. But I think this happened Thursday. So we would need, because I would not enter right here. I would need more of a retracement. So let's just watch that. Let's mark it here. Okay. Price to come back here. 1 hour time frame. So price will probably do this. Okay. So let's wait on that. I am going to flag this as well. Okay, GBP, JPY. Okay, let's see what this one's been doing. It's been acting a little crazy. Okay, let's remove all drawings. Okay, so we can see that price has broken these lows, has come back to retest, came back down again, and has come up. So it's kind of ranging in this little weekly area. Not really doing much. Let's go down to the daily. Okay, daily we're ranging. We're not seeing a proper trend. I would honestly like for price to come down. Out of the box, back in, and then out. And then I would want to see price do that to the upside as well. Right, one of these to the upside where price comes up, retest, comes back up. Nothing really interesting. It definitely happened, but this doesn't attract me too much, so I'm not going to flag this one. Okay, odd cat. Okay, let's remove drawings. Weekly time frame. Okay, so we're definitely going down. We broke through these lows right here. We came down, we came up to retest, we came down. And then we're kind of ranging at the end of the last few weeks here. Let's go to the daily time frame. Daily time frame. We were down, we came up, down, we're breaking highs. And then this low is higher than this low, so you can see that we have flipped to the upside. So I'm gonna mark this as a daily zone. But since I'm not a fan of the weekly time frame, like I wouldn't consider it bullish or bearish. Like it doesn't weigh more on either side to me. I'm not interested in this pair, honestly. Right, so for it to come up, so I would call the daily zone the daily time frame bullish. And so what I would need to see on the lower time frames for price to actually break out, retest, and come back out again for me to do something with this. So let's just wait on that. GBP USD. Okay. Let's see, remove our drawings. Weekly time frame. So weekly time frame. Okay, so we were down bearish, and then came up to retest the EMA, broke through the lows, and we came back up, but then we broke out of this EMA. So we're breaking structure. So if we're gonna break structure to the upside, I still can't confirm bullish momentum until I have something like this, a retest on the weekly, and then up, right? So for me to confirm bullish momentum. So I need some retracement to happen, right? I need some retracement to happen here to this zone right here. So we need price to do this. Come back down. Retest the box and come back up. That's what I would need. And then we would be able to take a nice buy opportunity here. And that stop loss is way too big for this pair, I feel. I don't know how fast this would happen because I'll still need a bigger stop loss. So this is not something I'm interested in. I'm moving on. Okay. USD chef. All right, so USD chef. Let's erase everything. Let's go on the weekly time frame. So weekly time frame. So we were here. We broke up. We're bullish. Then we broke down through these lows, broke the EMA, and we're back here, right? I still feel like we're bullish. It was just a retracement on the weekly time frame. Let's look at the daily. Okay, so what I would need, I'm gonna mark all this up as a zone. This right here. So I need price to come out of this zone for me to do anything. So I need it to do this, right? And we can set alerts here, honestly. Let's set alerts. I don't think we've set alerts for any of the other ones, actually. Okay. So price to come out of this box. And if it goes to the downside, then we need one of these. We need some retracement. Go. And then break structure. I do think the retracement is going to be a little bit deep. If we were to go to the downside, we need, since we're going down, we need price to break it fully out of the box, and we need price to come back at least 50% to up here to retest. Then we need price to break out of the box again, retrace, and then the rejection, right? So take it to the downside. Pull this a little bit more down. Okay, that's what I would need. We can set alerts down here. Do we set alerts here on USD/JPY? Let's see. Price is relatively close to that, but let's set an alert anyways. JP Chef. Put an alert there. I'm constantly watching, so I don't like to set alerts if like we're far. If price is far. So set my alert right around here. NZD/JPY, okay. I'm not interested in any of these. USD Chef. All right, Euro/JPY. Okay, Euro/JPY, let's go ahead and erase everything. Weekly time frame. Let's reset that so you can see it. Okay, so weekly time frame, you can see that we have this high and this low right here. We came up and we did not break this high, and then we came down and we definitely broke these lows. So we broke the lows, but then we're retracing. It looks like we got a little bit of rejection on the EMA on the weekly time frame. Let's go down to the daily. On daily time frame, we're down. We came back up. We came back down, and we're kind of flipping here. I'm not really sure. Let's see. I would like price to break out of here, honestly. This down here. That's where I would like price to break out of for me to even take it to the downside. So I have my alert down here. I'm not really interested. Okay. NZD/USD, weekly time frame. Let's erase the drawing. So we were definitely bearish, but we need price to come and retest all the way up here for me to even take anything. There's a major gap here on the weekly time frame. You can see it on the daily. We need to come all the way back here. That's what we need. So not interested. Euro/AUD. Euro/AUD looks like the same thing. So we broke out. We're definitely bearish on the week. I'm sorry, bullish on the weekly, but we need that retest. Oh no, it's monthly. Yeah, we need the retest. We need price to come back down here. Right, daily time frame. Yeah, so we need price to come back here. We're gonna send an alert here. We need price to do one of these. Come back into the box, come back out, retrace, and reject to the upside. That's what we will need. So that's gonna be quite the move that we're waiting on. So not really interested in that. Euro GBP, weekly time frame. Okay, so on the weekly, let's erase this box. Okay, so we're going down. We came back up to retest the EMA, but this high didn't break this high, so we'll definitely have a lower high. And then we broke through these lows down here, so have a whole lower low. Price came to retest on the weekly time frame. See, you see what I mean about retesting? That price comes back up and retest on the weekly time frame. Not like you're odd that you have such a gap between the weekly and where it broke out of, right? So on your GBP, you can see that price has done that retesting. So that is something that I'm interested in moving on to look at. So daily time frame. So here on daily time frame, we're flipping. We need price to break, to come back down here, and then we would break. Let's see. Let me just chart it so you guys can see. Right. So for me to, it looks a little bit sloppy on the daily time frame. I'm not gonna lie. I would need price to come out of here, but there's like a lot of choppiness. Price to come back down, right? Because we're giving bullish on the daily, right? We broke through here, but we're definitely giving bearish on the weekly. So I would need price to come all the way down here, retest, and come out. That's what I would need. Let's have this alert here. Let's move it up, but not really interested. And ZD CAD. Yeah, it needs to be weekly time frame and daily time frame need to be aligned. Okay, so weekly time frame, erase all my drawings. Okay, so here on the weekly time frame, you can see that we're going down. We've broken through these previous lows. Price has come back up to retest, came back down, retesting, and we're kind of here in like, I would like price to break here to really call it bearish. But we can't call it bullish, so definitely calling it bearish on the weekly. Daily time frame. Well, daily looks like it wants to flip. So, if it does that, this is what I would need. I'm going to mark out this whole zone. So for price to break out, come back in and break out again. For me to consider this, I need everything to align. So the 4 hour is bullish, and then the daily is giving bullish, and the weekly is still a little bit weird. So we'll wait on that. Nothing really interesting. Okay, Euro USD. We need price to come all the way down here. So let's erase this. Okay, so price was definitely bearish. We had major news this week with the whole tariffs on all these foreign countries. If you don't know, I am in the US, so there's a lot going on with like the tariffs that Donald Trump is putting on other countries. So there was some news about that on Monday of this week, and that impacted the markets. So a lot of things like the euro, the pound, things went up against the dollar this week, right? So I personally, I was on USD JPY. I was in a position to the sell side, right? I took a short, and that news pushed my trade to my take profit because the dollar did go down because of that news. Okay, so on the weekly time frame, we're definitely bearish, but then we're having this breakup structure. So to really call it that we've a breakup structure that we flip to the upside, I need the retracement. I need this to go back down here. Let me draw my box first so you guys can see. I don't want this to be confusing. Okay, price broke out of here, right? So let's draw a little box. And then I need price to come from here, come out of the box, retest, and the breakout, right? There we go. That's what I need, right? And then I would put my little long tool right around here and take profit up here, right? That's what I would do. But let's put an alert. And stop loss would be adjusted. This is just like so you guys can see the visual on the daily time frame. I would definitely be at a lower time frame and setting my stop. Oh, setting my stop. I don't know what you guys saw. Oh, okay. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So I would need price to come all the way down here, come out and retest and come out again. So that's not gonna happen right now. That might take all week or it might not happen. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, GBP CAD. Let's see, weekly time frame. Okay. Weekly time frame. See, price broke out of here, right? So we need price to come back and retest. We don't have that. So you see it on the daily. We need price to come back down here. So we're gonna mark this just for the purpose of the video, but this is not something I would even care about this week. We can put an alert here. Price we need to do, come back into the box, come out of the box, retest, and reject to the upside. Oops. Looks weird, but you guys get what I'm saying. It's just the same thing, rinse and repeat, right? So that was GBP CAD, now USD CAD. We have no drawings on here. Weekly time frame, we were up. We came back, we didn't fully, I need a deeper retracement down here. And then we came back up. Don't really like that. See, there's a lot of gap here. I don't like gap, so I'm not interested in USD CAD. So this is the 4 pairs that we're looking at this week, just 4. So USD JPY, we're waiting on that. Yeah, I need price to come to retest, come out, retest, and then the full rejection. You guys can see that. That's what I'm interested in. That one. GBP Chef. I need price to flip to the bullish side for me to take the trade and take longs. And GBP NZD. We need price to come down here, come back out, retest and do all that. And NZD CAD. So my top 3 would be USD JPY, GBP Chef, and NZD JPY. That's what I'm waiting on. Right? We're just waiting on NZD JPY to come and retest, come out, retest again, and full rejection to the downside. So let's see. We have to be very careful because as you can see, this low is higher than this low. So we might have a flip of structure. So we just gotta watch out for that, okay? Nothing immediate. Let's see. Yeah, USD JPY will most likely give us entry tonight. I feel like JPY pairs really start to set up on Sundays and move a lot. So we'll see. Let's see what we got. And that is all. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is literally what I do every Sunday. Literally rinse and repeat. I go through the same pairs. I mark them up the same way. Weekly bias, daily bias. Mark my zone up. And I'm just looking for price to break and retest and get full rejection to whatever side we're going. Right? Very, very easy. When it comes to risk and reward, this setup definitely gives you 1 to 2s and 1 to 3s. It definitely can. 1 to 1s all the time. So I have been taking a lot of 1 to 1s and a little over the 1 to 1. I'm trying to get like 1 to 1 and change so that it makes sense at the end of the month. But this is what is helping me compound my account the most. It's making my account grow much faster. And it's helping my mental health when it comes to trading because I'm just constantly winning. And I'm not chasing these home runs, right? Sometimes for the home runs to actually happen, it's gonna take some time. You're gonna take a few losses until you get that big home run. And that honestly is not for me. I'd rather have just a lot of small wins. And that just makes more sense for me over time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all. Stay safe. I hope you have an amazing trading week. And I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.